All right, so we are finally charging with solar energy. Well, actually, it's running off the battery now because the day is not that great. And it's running at 4 miles per hour, which is, really good considering I'm using the 120 watt charger. And this was a feat. I thought about it for a few weeks and I just didn't know what the issue was. But I think I have the issue now. So let's go ahead and take a peek to see how this is wired up so far. So it's going pretty nicely right now. We have the green flashing and this is just so awesome. This is the setup here for right now for the ground rod, or the grounding rod or the bonding rod. So it's in good shape right now, and we're gonna go ahead and go in. Here's a hookup here as it comes out of the outlet here, and here we'll take a peek up here, and I have that tape up there for the dirt daubers, those wasps that actually lay eggs inside there. I haven't got any plug covers yet. I haven't installed any plug covers yet, but that's just a really nice sight to see right now, knowing that I'm going to be able to charge my vehicle off of solar. Hookup here is the same that it's been, but coming into the box is the different ball game here. So I watch an exhaustive amount of videos on seeing how people were hooking up their solar via and allowing their vehicle to charge. So I've watched quite a bit of videos on seeing how people were hooking up their solar on the panel or on the sub panel without having a main panel, or basically hooking up a sub panel off grid and treating it as a main panel. So what I did, and I know you see a double pole there, but it's working for right now. And what I had wrong is pretend that this red here, pretend that it's white. I'm going to change that one to my white, my neutral. And I went ahead and ran the red over there to what I believe to be the neutral. And I put the other piece, or the live one, if you will, I put the live black into that breaker there. And then when we come offline here, this is a 15 amp breaker. Let me go and check and see how many amps I have coming out of the battery first. That's interesting. So 28 amps are coming out the battery right now, and we're moving at, we're at an 80% state of charge. We got some good, well, I wouldn't say great sun today. It was about 52 degrees. Let's see what's coming off of the inverter. So off of the inverter here, we have a pretty good output going to 120. Sending out 1.4 kilowatts. And 11 amps, or almost 12 amps going out. Not bad. So it's staying inside the 15 amp breaker here that we're using. I'll probably go ahead and up that to a 20 amp breaker later. But the trick for me was putting the neutral that's going out. So this here, the neutral that's going out to the car, or actually going up to the wiring of the shed, putting that on the ground bus, and then having the neutral coming from the inverter, pretend this is white, going into, again, what I believe to be the main neutral. And now I don't have that error anymore that says it was looking for a reliable ground fault or whatever it was looking for. And I'm actually charging right now. So now that that's all done, I'll be finding a way to continue to bury this into the ground. So I'll be hammering that down some more. I almost feel like it's working whether I have this grounding rod or not. But I did see a guy on a channel show me that I shouldn't have any energy between the neutral and the ground, and that was the case. It was looking good. So let's go back to the car here. I'm just too excited about this right now. So again, I was already charged up for today, but as you can see here, the car is actually getting 118 volts right now, and apparently it's coming in at 12 amps, but we're getting 4 miles per hour. That is really, really cool. 4 miles per hour. So it hasn't moved much yet, but the next step is moving up to the 240, and I already have a 240 inverter, the Growatt 240 volt inverter, and we're going to see how that works. Obviously I have to get other appliances to make that work, but we'll actually see how that works. So I'm excited and signing off right now. Thanks.